Hey guys, Nashi Nelsie here today with a Valentine's Day makeup tutorial. So the first thing we're going to do is prep our eyebrows. I'm just going to do my normal routine here. I did already apply the primer, I shaded them up. Now I'm just applying my brow gel and then I'm going to do my concealer and just blend it in. Of course, if you guys want to see the full routine, I will leave that video down below. So I'm just about finished doing my eyebrows here, just buffing that part in. Now moving on to putting on some concealer, and off camera I did go ahead and just apply some of this NYX Jumbo pencil in the color Milk. I chose to go with this really white base because I'm going to be working with bright colors and this is going to help it stand out and just give it a pop. I'm using this particular palette right here. I'll have the exact name down below. I chose a nice champagne color as my transition color because honestly this is more like a freestyle kind of tutorial. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, but I know I wanted some pinks. As you guys can see, I did chose to go with that neutral color there, and I'm just going to blend that out with that one. Now I did originally start with a blue here because I was thinking about using some blues in this tutorial, but you guys will see that suddenly does change later on. So I was just blending this out with this particular brush here, and now I'm just going to grab my blending brush just to make sure that I get more of a really even tone kind of color effect. I just want to get rid of the harsh lines. As you guys can see, we're ditching the blue and I'm just going to go on top of that with a purple. I'm not sure what it was, but I think it was a combo between the blue and the pinks just really made me want to go for a blue look. So I put that blue on top of that. I put the purple on top of the blue. And as you guys can see, it went over it really nicely. And now I am just committing to it and just blending it out. Now I'm just going to go for this slightly lighter color purple here, and I'm just going to use this on the inner corners of my eye, also connecting with that darker blue. And this is just going to give it a really nice effect. I decided that I wanted to go with a really sleek and just really nice purple look here. Now to complete that, you guys saw I just grabbed that really light purple there, and I'm going to put this on the inner corners of my eyes and also on the bottom portion of the inner corners as well. And it's going to give it like that really nice iridescent kind of look to the whole eyes, and it just really came out nice. I really like the way this one came out. I decided that I wanted to go back to some blue, so I'm choosing this really dark blue right here. It doesn't look that dark in the actual pot, but let me tell you, it gets very pigmented, so I try to work with a little itty bitty bit of it. So as you guys can see, I'm just buffing that in. It almost looks like it's black, but it's actually blue. To go on top of that, because I really like the way this smoky effect was coming along, I decided to go with like more of a really dark black. And this is just going to be the final touches on this look here, where I just blend that out for a smoky look. Now, of course, after doing all that blending and all the darker shadows, we do need to clean it up. So I'm just grabbing my concealer here and just making a sleek line. And I'm just going to blend that out with my concealer brush, just so that we can have a really sleek line and everything's just, you know, cleaned up. So now I'm going to go in with my liquid eyeliner, and this is basically going to set the eye look off. I'm just going to bring it not all the way up, but kind of, sorry for the blurred, you know, kind of picture here. I wasn't sure if I was in focus or not, but moving on. I just went along with the other part, just connecting that. I had it be more darker towards the outer corner of my eyes, as you guys can see a better picture here. And then I had it go very sleek going towards the inner corner because I wanted the attention to be on the iridescent kind of light to dark. So now I just decided to go back in with that darker black eyeshadow just to blend that out to complement with the eyes. And now we're moving on to foundation. I'm just doing my normal foundation routine here, nothing, you know, too crazy. I will leave that video down below. After I'm finished with my foundation, I'm going to move on to my concealer just to highlight the different points, and again to pay close attention to making sure that the eyes definitely pop out in this. So I'm not going to do too much of a highlight, but you guys will see soon. So I'm all blended out, and now it's time to set the concealer. I'm just going in with my Sublime powder from Cosmetics, and I'm just going to put that along there any portion where I basically put the concealer. After that, I'm going to move on to blush. I didn't show the blush, but I did use my blush by Cosmetics. It is the Quad. So I just went for a really nice toned down blush because again, the focus is on the eyes. Now I'm going to move on to contour, and I'm just going to be using my SunKissed Trio palette, also from City Color Cosmetics. I'm going to give myself a light contour where my cheeks are, just to have it sculpted, bring some more, you know, color back to my face on the top and also on my jawline. And again, this is just going to help the look just complete itself. Now after this, we are going to move on to the fun part. I recently made a purchase at MAC and I finally got Night Moth in the lip liner. I've been looking for this thing like crazy. Big shout out to that girl with the fro on Instagram. She's the one who basically inspired me to get it. But I'm going for a really pronounced lip here. As you guys can see, I kind of exaggerated the line of my lip at the top. And now I'm just going to go into the bottom portion, just fill that in. And then I'm going to lightly color it in. I wanted to go with a gradient kind of effect, kind of like what I had on my eyes there. So I'm just filling it in just until I can leave a little portion in the middle bare. And you guys will see why soon. So I'm just going to continue to fill that in. So now that we have that filled in, it's time to go to the second part. I also made another purchase at MAC and I got Cyber. I will have a haul from MAC soon. I'm just going to go on top of that and just fill in that area. And as you guys can see, it gives like a matte and also a very glossy look to it. I'm just going back in with Night Moth just to clean up the lines. And now I'm going to move on to powder. So I'm just going to powder my face, just sets everything, doesn't give me that glossy look, that glossy kind of look to it. And then last moment here, I decided to have an epiphany, like, let me do something a little different. So I'm just going in with this purple here, the same thing that I used on my eyeshadow. I'm just going to apply that to the middle of my lips, and I'm just going to give it a nice little effect to the lip, and we are just about finished. So here are the final results of this little freestyle holiday makeup or Valentine's Day makeup. I think that this is perfect, like if you're going for like maybe like an anti kind of Valentine's Day, or like a dark, sexy, mysterious kind of Valentine's Day. The smoky look, the dark lips, the dark eyes, it's just really an awesome look. Let me know what you guys think of this freestyle tutorial, and if you guys want me to do more of these. I hope you all have a fantastic Valentine's Day. You spend it with your loved ones. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and of course I'll see you in the next video.